Sports fan, this is Steven here for JustMyPicks.com, and I'm bringing you a special Sunday football edition of Just My Picks TV. You know, we're breaking down the debate game, one of the big games that we have, the Saints taking on the Atlanta Falcons from the Georgia Dome. It's going to be a hectic place at the Georgia Dome. We know a lot of the Falcons fans don't like the Saints. We know the Saints don't like the Falcons fans. So it's going to be one of those rivalry games. The NFC South will be, these are the two premier teams that we know of in the past years. One that actually won a Super Bowl and some that got to the playoffs. But now, here the big kicker is, you have two indoor teams that both play well indoors. The Saints, as we know, play in New Orleans in the Superdome. The Falcons in the Georgia Dome. It's going to be a lot of questions. Steven Jackson, how's that hamstring going to hold up, and can he really play? You know, we've seen him in Atlanta last year. He didn't really get a good start off. He really didn't play that much. Julio Jones with injury concerns and how he's going to come back from his surgery. Roddy White, with the offseason that he had, losing his brother, will he be able to focus and concentrate and really be the Roddy White that we know him to be, to catch the long bombs, to make big plays in the football game? Also have to look at Harry Douglas on that side of the ball. Can he really be that third wide receiver option and really blow the top off the defense, because he is probably the fastest wide receiver that the Atlanta Falcons have. Matt Ryan, we know, Matty Ice, at times he looks cold, literally. But for the most part, it's a solid NFL quarterback. He doesn't get the credit that he deserves, but he does take a lot of the blame when they do lose the ball. Now, on the defensive side of the ball, the Atlanta Falcons, let's face it, folks, they're a lot of crap. They don't have a defense that can really contend for a Super Bowl, but their offense is what they're leaning on. Now you come to the New Orleans Saints. The Saints with Drew Brees, Mr. New Orleans, Mr. Touchdown, Mr. 4,000 yards plus per season. Drew Brees is going to annihilate that Atlanta Falcons defense, for the simple fact of, you don't have playmakers on defense that scare you if you're the Atlanta Falcons. There's not a pass rusher that scares me for the Atlanta Falcons. You know, Corey Bierman's coming back. You know, Osi Umenyiora, he has his certain times where he can play and where he can't play, and when he's hot and when he's not hot. So it's so many question marks on the Atlanta Falcons defense. These guys are going to feast on those Falcons. When I tell you Jimmy Graham is going to score at least 2 touchdowns, when I tell you that you have so many options, Mark Ingram is healthy, you have a lot of things that are going to happen. You got the little Sonic Boom rookie that can burn the field up in 2-3 seconds, and we've seen the speed aspect. Drew Brees looks comfortable. He got over that quad injury, and you have to look at Sean Payton, the head coach of the New Orleans Saints, who does a good job game planning against each and every team that they play against. And because they're going to be in the dome, speed kills. They're not going to be outside. It's not going to be any weather-related stuff that stops this game. So now you have to look at the head-to-head matchup. What offense is better? I have to trust Drew Brees' offense, because his offense stays healthy more, and they score more points the last couple of years. So I'm going with the Saints in this one, in a high-scoring affair. Except the Saints have an underrated defense. The Saints can put on some defensive stops. We've seen in the past that they've had some corners. They let go of Champ Bailey, which to me was surprising. They do have Jarius Byrd, so that's going to be a question mark. Are these pieces going to work on defense, or are they going to have fluidity on defense in order to keep up with the Falcons' scoring tempo? So I'm picking the Saints because I feel like the Saints have a higher power offense, and they can get the job done because their defense will make a stop or two late in this football game. I know all you Falcons fans may be upset right now. Leave your comments in the comment section below. And all you New Orleans fans, leave your comments in the comment section below also. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel right now. Click that red button and share my videos in your sports group. Don't forget to check out JustMyPicks.com for all the breaking news. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at JustMyPicksTV for all the breaking sports news, things like that. And once again, we're going to be live next week covering some more football for you guys. Thank you so very much. Share our videos once again. Thank you.